I have returned. I'm sorry for the absence. It's just been a lot of things going on, but I'm gonna try my hardest to get back to making a certain level of content consistently. But like I said, it's just been so much going on. But while I've been away, I've just been like consuming content from like all over the globe. I've been looking at mostly UK content creators. You know, your SNGs, your Darkest Mans, your that's just two of the ones I look at from that part of the world, just to see how the lay of the land has changed. What kind of content people enjoy. The podcast content might be getting back to that hopefully in the near future. But to my surprise, I'm just out here, getting to it, and I see that rapper Young Philly. He's a YouTuber. He's part of one of the biggest groups in the UK out here doing it right now. He's been charged with rape for allegedly raping some young lady in Australia while he was on tour. But it's kind of a double-edged sword because you can't really say guilty or innocent until the case progresses. So I'm just gonna put my 2 cents in. When you reach a certain level of fame, you have to be very, very careful about what you're out here doing. You have to understand that not a lot of people, men or women, are genuinely around you because you're an amazing person. They're around you because you have the bag, you have influence, you have, someone call it clout, air quotes, but they're there for their own selfish reasons. And it can be as simple as your boss man D-Lo getting set up and robbed, or in the city a couple days ago, these 2 guys and this girl was being charged with attempted murder and robbery because they set this guy up to be, robbed. Well, she set this guy to be robbed. He came out there and he got pistol whipped and shot at and all this other stuff. But back to Philly, I hate to say it, but when you reach a certain level of fame, you have to be very, very careful about who you let into your circle. Even if you're just letting them in there for, your own, personal gain, or you're just trying to, have something to do that night where you're out of town, or, just you're on the road getting to it. This movement is just, too strong right now. And you have to be very, very careful about who you're doing and what you're doing it with. You gotta, at some point, you gotta break out the love contract. Like Chappelle said, you have to move very, very strategically, because you don't know what they're really planning. And it could be either, if he didn't do it, I'm just gonna put that out there, if he didn't do it, or if it was consensual and she said that it wasn't consensual, now it's a me versus you thing. And if it's just you two in that hotel room, you're gonna have a hard time proving one person versus the other person. So just be very careful, because you have to understand that in your line of work, some people just see dollar signs. And on the other side, if you are like an aggressive SOB who just gotta take it, you need help. All right, you need help. You need help. You need to not be there, because on the same token, like, money and fame don't make people bad people. It just amplifies the person they already are. So if he was this person before the fame, getting money is just going to make him a worse version of that, because now you're not used to hearing the word no. People get a little bit of money and everybody around them forget what the word no means. That's why Sean Combs is in the trouble Sean Combs is in. Like, he be wanting to party, and you just got to tell him no, and no one tells him no. Kind of like Rick Ross did that interview, and he said that certain things, all the ladies do. He was unaware that ladies don't do this anymore, or certain ladies don't do it, because once you reach a certain level of fame, everything goes, and the people who come into your life, or come into whatever, certain ones understand that it's like a green light. And if you think it's a green light and they just thinking, oh, I'm just came here to chill, wires get crossed. Weird shit happens. And if he did do it, he just needs to be prosecuted. Going to prison in Australia would have to be horrible. I've never heard anything good about prison in Australia, but it just goes to show you how fast your life can take a downward turn. Sometimes you got to keep it in your pants. Sometimes you just gotta. You think you got the pick of the litter and you can do what you want, but sometimes you just gotta keep it in your pants, big dog. Keep it in your pants, man. Yeah, you out here on the road thinking things are sweet. Just keep it in your pants. Don't do your show. Go home, man. Become like Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis got in trouble one time in his life, and ever since then, all Ray Lewis did play football. Go home. All you gotta do now, all y'all gotta do is make your money. Go home, man. Go home where it's safe. I understand you out here and you see all this, all different flavors and complexions and stuff, and you think that it's your time to shine. Trying to make up for lost time, but you gotta stay home. Moral of the story, man. Moral of the story: stay home. Stay inside where it's safe. Because just stay inside where it's safe, man. Just don't go outside from that.